You guys take your breath. Come on, champion, you done? No singing tonight? Does Satan wear suit and tie? Does he work at the Dairy Queen? Does he listen to rock and roll? Does he feed the mean? Singing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. Chippy is not in the mood.
No. He needed a little bit.
All right. All right. That was one Mr. Champ Shannon. Not really into it, but you know, what are you going to do? Ready, Champy? You good? Yeah. You're a good boy. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the AI Learning Lab. Welcome to GPT4Good Eve. Holy crap. So a week ago, someone goes, why don't you do another 24-hour thing? And I said, you're stupid. And then I said, yeah, why not? So that's tomorrow. That starts tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time. That thing. So I'm teaming up with Ann Murphy from Empowered Fundraiser. And she starts at 6 a.m. Pacific on a Zoom channel. I'll give you details on how to find all this shit. And then I go at 9, and then she goes at noon, and I go at 3, and we do that for 24 hours. And we're going to teach you, or anyone you bring, how to build a GPT for your cause of choice. It can be a nonprofit, can be community group, something for your school, I don't care. And you will need a GPT-4 subscription, a ChatGPT Plus subscription. And Brooklyn in the house. And yeah, in less than an hour, you'll have a GPT for your nonprofit. I might even trial run it tonight. All right? Let's see. Clint Copperhead, thank you for your sharing the story. Oh, nice. Very nice. The Revenge of Eastern Time. Indeed. Yeah, exactly. Silver Fox, you get the 6 a.m. start time for Anne is 7 a.m. for me. I get to go at 10. So, but yeah, you get 9 a.m. 9 a.m. nice and leisurely morning start. Steve-O reached member level 25. Holy crap, Steve-O. You're so close to level 33, and nobody knows what happens when you get to level 33. Just a handful. Just a handful of, you know, the what do they call them? The vaulted ones have reached level 33. So, look at you. Ascending the ranks. I thought you were going to make Pobots for those that didn't have GPT-4. So, we went and looked at them. They're not as good. They're just not as good. They don't, like, if you use the GPT-4 model, they're not connected to the internet, that I could tell. They do have knowledge bases, but it just wasn't the same thing. So we just decided to bail on it. So it'll be for GPT Plus subscribers only. But you can come learn how to do that. And if there's questions about Poe, I can hop over to Poe and show people how to do that. So, like I said, we decided to do this. I decided to do this last Saturday. Today's Friday. And then I got COVID. So luckily Ann Murphy is a starter like I am, and so she kicks some things into high gear. So anyway, so we'll do that. I'm gonna want to build for a nonprofit organization here in Austin, Texas, for housing. That's awesome, Jesse from Austin. That's great, beautiful, perfect. And it can be, listen, if you've got more than one cause, if you've got other things you can do. I was gonna say that. I don't know if Ann's in here tonight yet. But if she gets in here, I was thinking, we can build our demo GPTs for real nonprofits. so why not? We'll build them and put them out in the world and see what we do. All right. So welcome everybody. My name's Kyle Shannon. This is the AI Learning Lab. We do have this big event going on tomorrow, which is, in my case, it'll be kind of like these sessions, except it's going to be really focused. And we're going to just dive right into, here's what ChatGPT is, here's what GPTs are, and here's how to build your own. And it's going to be a very specific document. We're going to walk you through that document. You're going to build along with us. And then you will have a functional GPT in less than an hour. And then we're going to ask you to share that with the world and hashtag it ChatGPT. And then we have a form that you can submit your GPT to be entered into. We're going to do it as a raffle. So anyone that builds and submits a GPT, and you don't have to build it tomorrow. If you've built a GPT for a nonprofit and want to submit it, you can get in for the raffle. And the winner of that raffle is going to win $250 for their cause of choice. So, just when you didn't think you could...
You can make money with ChatGPT!
You can make money for your nonprofit for ChatGPT. I know how to make good life decisions. Which, by the way, I'm feeling pretty good. I am mostly desnotified from the COVID. Fluids seem to be the key. Man, my fluid intake went up like 5x. I was waking up every 2 hours filling up a 32-ounce glass of water. It was crazy. I think I'm back to normal, though, for at least the fluid intake. All right. Silver Fox and Jesse from Austin. I don't think you can build GPTs from the GPT app on iOS or on Android, but you can go to like Safari or Chrome on iOS and Android and go to chat.openai.com and build from there. I know that. So if you're only on an iPad or an iPhone, that still works. All right. Joker needs some new shoes charity. Okay, so let's go. Here's how you find all this info. So if you go to thesalon.ai, this is a link tree, and I think I just changed the order of it. So let me actually go to it with you here. Link. Is that it? No. Yeah, this is it. Okay. So if you go to thesalon.ai, the first link on the link tree is to the 24-hour GPT4Good challenge. and that will take you to here. You may need to sign up. So what you're signing up for is the Mighty Networks AI Salon Community, which is free, doesn't cost you anything. And then this page is the detail page for all of that, okay? And you can RSVP here. It explains what we're doing, how we're doing it, and then it's got links to the specific events. So it's got links to and Zoom event, and it's got links to this TikTok channel, and all the different sessions starting at 6 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow, going until 3 a.m. Pacific time. So that's 4 a.m. Mountain time where I am in Denver. and what? Where is that glare coming from? Is that? It's that. Hang on a second. I think it's this. Does that fix it, or does that make it worse? Maybe that's not it. That fixed it. Okay. And those fingerprints on the screen are for you. I custom put those there for the people with OCD in the room. All right? Can you repeat, please? Absolutely. Go to thesalon.ai. Ann Murphy in the house. Hey, Ann, I had an idea. So when we're building our GPTs tomorrow, as an example, we should be building them for real nonprofits. So just make sure someone from that nonprofit's not in the room. But, because you and I did a test one today. What was it for American Cancer Society or something like that? We should do them for real ones and just put them out in the world. Anyway, that was an idea I had. So go there, and then that is going to take you to this link tree. And the first link is for the 24-hour GPT4Good challenge. All right, and this is basically just a page within the AI Salon community. So this here channel is really an extension of the AI Salon, and the AI Salon is, think of this like a support group for people who are really into AI, going on this AI adventure together. Okay. Jesse from Austin, okay, just confirmed he's going. Awesome. Wah, Roro says wah. I don't know why wah. Down in the mud. The screen gets cleaned every third Thursday of the month. But it's every other month. It's only the odd months of the calendar year is when I clean the fingerprints off the screen. So don't get your hopes up. This channel is also known as Chat ADD, which you will understand if you haven't been here before. You'll understand it shortly. It just occurred to me. Hang on one sec. Let me try. Well, it's okay, Silver Fox. I saw it. I think I know. I don't exactly know what your issue is, but if your issue is what I think it is, it might have to do with the way Mac clipboards are copying and pasting URLs into Mighty Networks. So try what I just put in there. Yeah, so I've got a side conversation going on here with the mods. So that's what that conversation was. Have GPT-4. Who has to provide that access? Whoever's going to build the GPT has to have GPT plus, has to have GPT-4 access. All right. Yes, super excited. Okay, that's great question. If we make something for a nonprofit and they want it on their landing page, do they have to? I don't know what the rest of that was. Do they have to have GPT-4? No, they can. So if they want to put it on their landing page, they can put like a graphic that says we've got a GPT, and someone can click on it, and then that'll take them over to Chat GPT. If they don't have it, they'll be provided access to upgrade to it. But anyone that has GPT-4 can click on that link and use it. There's not a way right now to embed GPTs into a website. So listen. Part of the deal about where we are, one of the things we talk about in this channel, I'm not wearing my right glasses. Welcome to Chat ADD. Hang on. That's easier to read. Look at that. One of the things we talk about. Oh, you're on a PC. I got nothing for you, Silver Fox. One of the things we talk about in here is these tools right now are janky pieces of poop, and so where these GPTs are versus where we all want them to be is there's a distance between those two things, but there's still a reason to build them. There's still a reason to do this. It's to learn and to understand what's possible. So my hope is that you either bring people in who've never built anything before, may not even know what ChatGPT is, or you build them something and literally hand it to them and say, hey, I built you this thing for your nonprofit. It can teach people about your nonprofit. It can help you raise money. And they go, wait, what is this? Wait, I'm confused. So I need to get ChatGPT-4 on the ChatGPT-4 website. You need to get ChatGPT Plus. So if you go to chat.openai.com, let's go there. Let's go there together, shall we? That's not Chat. That is. So you go to chat.openai.com. Yeah, this screen really does need to be cleaned, doesn't it? And in the upper left-hand corner, you have this drop down. You've got ChatGPT 3.5. If you don't have ChatGPT 4, if that's not available, then you can't make a GPT. How you upgrade to that is you go to My Plan under your name on the lower left-hand corner. Go to My Plan, and then you can upgrade to ChatGPT 4. I don't really have any ideas on how to help nonprofits. I just want to learn so I can help locals. That's okay. So you can just do it for your cause of choice. And here's what we're going to do tomorrow. You don't have to have an idea for what to do with the ChatGPT. Ann and I are providing that. So we've put together a specific GPT that is kind of generic across any organization. Here's what you need. You need the name of the organization. You need their website. And you need like a link to their donate page. And the link to the donate page is optional. So you basically just need a website of your cause of choice. If they don't have a website, then it kind of defeats the purpose. What we're teaching is to build a GPT that will let you learn about the organization, and we're basing that knowledge on their website. Okay? So all you need is a ChatGPT subscription. And here, I'm gonna deal with this screen. it's now for the OCDers in the room. Yes, this is better than what was there. But yes, this is not computer tech repairman approved screen washing fluid.
Just like a porcelain doll.
Uh-oh. What did I do?
Perfect and bright.
Hang on. How did I do that?
But I can't help wonder.
All right. Is that better? Yeah, that's better. What is this train wreck of a channel? Oh, this is the AI Learning Lab. Is it always this bad? Oh no, usually it's worse. Oh, good Lord. It's okay. We can fix it. All right. So all you need to bring tomorrow, all you need to bring is a GPT-4 subscription. You don't even have to bring that. If you want to just come and learn, you can do that. And a cause of choice that has a website and a good attitude and questions. And we're going to build this stuff together. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be quite good. And then we've got a form where you can submit for the it's not a raffle. It's sort of a raffle. You can make an entry. You can make an entry for the prize money for your nonprofit of choice or your cause of choice. All right, fantastic. Just bring your PJs and some cheesecake. I like that. Yes, 101. Do we have to be in the live? No. In fact, it's a really good point. So one of the things that we're going to do tomorrow is we put together a form which I'm going to find all my links. Hang on. Oh, I know where to put it. So we created a form, where's this going to live? Okay, so tomorrow starting at 6 a.m., we're going to make a link live on the AI Salon, on that Linktree site. We're going to provide a link to a Google Doc that is the instructions for how to build the GPT that we're going to walk everybody through. If you know nothing about building a GPT, you're basically going to follow us along with that. You're going to build a GPT and you're going to be ready to launch it. If you've built one and you want to launch it as part of the GPT4Good program, you can submit it to this form. So you basically fill out this form, say, here's the GPT I created, here's why I created it, and then you go post it to social and hashtag it GPT4Good, and you're in the contest. So you can build something outside of this tomorrow, and then submit it as part of the GPT4Good. Our goal here is to basically build and identify more than 100 GPTs for good causes, okay? And so we will make it work. So just pay attention tomorrow, and all of the stuff's there. What time PST? So the times tomorrow are 6 a.m. Pacific time. So it's every 3 hours for a 23-hour period, because Anna and I know how to make good life choices. Whatever. So she starts at 6 a.m. on Zoom, and then I go at 9 a.m. Pacific time on TikTok here on this channel. Then she goes at noon. And these are going to be like 1 hour to 90-minute sessions, depending on how many questions there are and how many people show up and things like that. And then I'm going to go at 3 p.m. Pacific. And then she's going to go at 6. And then I'm going to go at 9 p.m. Pacific. Then she's going to go at midnight Pacific. And I'm going to do 3 a.m. Pacific. So we're each going to do 4 sessions. 3 hours apart. Boom, 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 alternating. Yeah, and good life choices. I know, right? we got this going, this life thing. I can't make the 6 a.m. What time should I join? These are all going to be identical. You submit it on the form, and to get into our. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's the other thing. So Vicky, thank you for doing that. So Vicky has also built us a website that's going to be a directory of all of these. So not only are we going to have the hashtag where these things are shared on social, when you submit your GPT in the form, you're going to get added to a directory of all of these. Is it through Zoom? Okay, so there's two different things. My sessions will be on TikTok and sessions will be on Zoom. And all of those links are on the GPT4Good landing page on the AI Salon site, which is the site I'm on right now. And you get to that by going to thesalon.ai. And then the first link on this link tree will take you straight to the GPT4Good challenge, to that page. This page right here. All right. This is good. Lots of questions. Lots of engaged questions. I like it. This is like people like, gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna build a GPT. I like building them GPTs. You ever build a GPT? No, I ain't never built one. Oh, you could build one. It ain't nothing. It's like dropping a tranny out of a F-150 in the mud. It's hard to put it back in, of course. I'm so sad I'll be off the grid. That stinks. Nancy, thank you. You are welcome. GPTs is tasty. Hey, Ted. How are you doing, Ted? Good to see you. Once the GPT is uploaded on the form, can we still edit it live? I can edit till the bell rings. You can edit till your heart's content. Here's my hope, Silver Fox, is that the GPTs that we build tomorrow, what my hope is that anyone who does one just gets a taste for what's possible. And then they realize, but I could make this so much better, and I could do this, and I could do that. Oh, and you know who else I should do this for? I should do it for this thing, and that thing, and that thing. That is absolutely my hope. Mary, I need to learn still in remedial class. This is what we've created is Mad Libs for creating a GPT. We've put together the framework for you. It is ridiculously simple to build these things. And then they are ridiculously powerful, if not flawed, right? How can we build and promote our own GPT? Well, if it's for a cause, we'll help you promote it. You can make it be part of this. If you want to build and promote your own GPTs right now, there's not really a good way. There are some third-party directories, but they're I hesitate to recommend any of them because OpenAI is going to launch the GPT store. It's going to be the equivalent of the Apple App Store, probably within the month. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's like within a week or two, but let's assume it's by the end of January. At that point, you'll be able to promote your GPTs on the GPT store, assuming that you get accepted into whatever their program is. And I don't think they're going to make the barriers that high for people to get in, because they're encouraging people to build these things. And so that's how you can do it. How I promote mine in the absence of that right now is I just promote them on social media. I take like a screenshot of them, and some social media things do the web preview thing well. Sometimes they don't. The way they've coded the way OpenAI has coded their web previews, they don't always display, like they don't display correctly in Mighty Networks, which makes me cranky. But I assume they'll fix that at some point. Don't use someone else's platform. The GPT store should be treated as the top of the funnel. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Cool. Thank you, Kyle. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, exactly. It's we just need to be patient. So the goal of tomorrow is not so much that you're going to build the perfect GPT, for a nonprofit and it's going to be perfect. No. What you're going to do tomorrow is you're going to dip your toe in the water, But what you're going to have at the end of an hour is something that you can share. And it's something that you can share publicly. Now, you may choose not to. You may decide, like Silver Fox, I want to keep tweaking this thing. Once you've got the URL for your GPT, that doesn't change. You can keep updating it and modifying it, things like that, which is super cool. All right? All right, how can we build and promote our own GPT? 22nd birthday for my twins tomorrow. Can't join, but good luck. Good luck with the twins. I think mine, Ted, turned 24. My twins turned 24 in July. So we're in the same neighborhood with twins in the family. You should tell them you can't come to their birthday because you got a GPT-a-thon you got to be at. Dad, that's stupid. That AI stuff's dumb. What's advice on training the GPT with some additional knowledge base? Well, we're going to kind of do that, Luva. And my advice, the only advice I have on using additional knowledge for training any of these GPTs right now is that you shouldn't put anything proprietary in there. If it would be a bad thing if that were to get out to the world. Just assume that anything that you're going to put in there could be gotten to by someone who wants to get to it. The security thing is something they're going to have to tighten up on this. So basically, what we're doing with the GPTs tomorrow is we're using publicly accessible websites, and that's going to become the knowledge base. But you could have, let's say you've got a nonprofit and you have a whole PDF document on the condition or the cause, what it's about, or how to volunteer. You can literally just upload that PDF into the GPT, and it will build it. In fact, I think what I'll do tonight is, rather than just talking about it in an abstract, I'll build a GPT tonight, and I'll actually show you the thing that we're gonna use tomorrow. I don't want to give away all the goods. Then no one will come to my little party. Ann and I were talking about that. We're like, what if no one comes to our party? What if we're there building GPTs and nobody shows up? We're gonna be okay, Ann. I think we're gonna get some people to show up. So if anyone in here has a heart at all, you better just damn well better show up at Ann's Zoom call at 6 a.m. because that's the one I'm most worried about. I figure my one at 4 a.m. at the end of 24 hours, there will be people on the other side of the world, or who are just waking up or whatever, or just going to bed. I suppose it would be. Oh, don't use. Okay, yeah, we did that. Cool, thank you, Kyle. All right. My brain is on fire. Cool stuff. That's very cool, Sabrina. Yeah, no, this is going to be really fun. I mean, it's kind of the whole MO of this channel is just build shit. And, you might ask yourself, hey, Kyle, do you think it was a wise idea to plan a 24-hour build-a-thon on 7 days' notice, getting COVID in the middle of it? No, I think that was a horrible idea. But this is one of the things I was talking to Ann about is we now live in a world where these tools are so powerful that you can do really remarkable things very, very quickly. And so are there about 38 planning things that it would have been swell to have in place that we don't? Yeah. But can we absolutely pull this off tomorrow? Yeah. Yeah. We got a Google form. We figured out how we're going to teach these things. We got hyperlinks. Thanks to the Tim Berners-Lee and the hypertext transfer protocol, we can all just click on our little happy little hyperlinks and use our remarkable large language models to go build these things. So super excited about it. All right, so much avocado dip is going to waste if nobody comes. Clint Copperhead, that you don't even know. You didn't think you could buy guacamole in 55-gallon drums. Turns out you can. You gotta love Amazon. All right. I already called in AI for my morning tasks. Oh, good. Random thoughts. Oh, TK. Okay. Ann, TK has committed. She's going to be there with you at 6 a.m. I'm going to be there for support. I'm going to say hello to everyone at 6 a.m. and I'm going to leave and go take a nap. And then Anne's on her own. So you have at least one. You have one RSVP, Anne, for tomorrow morning. Anne's going to be on Zoom. I'll be here on TikTok. Chris, AI, tomorrow's my birthday. I'll send my GPT persona to sit in for me. All right, you can fine if you want to use your birthday as an excuse not to come build hundreds of GPTs in the name of good. What happens if there are multiple GPTs? Then may the best GPT win out. You mean for the same organization? I don't know. What I would do in that case is I would contact the people that made the GPTs and get them all on a call together, and maybe they collaborate and make an Uber GPT, or maybe someone in there is super geeky and they want to make a version of it on Zapier or on the OpenAI playground where it can be embedded in the site. If you've got that much traction for a GPT, I'd either say coordinate or take it up a notch. I think that's listen. If there is an abundance of good for the same GPT, awesome. So I need this experience for my charity, but I'll be off grid. However, I've made a GPT for quilts. So Becky, if there's anyone from your organization that can go, that can go on your behalf, send them in. Cosmic Lover 7 will be there. Awesome. Silver Fox is going to be there at 7 a.m. or 6 a.m. tomorrow. How do I sign up? Came in late. You go to the salon.ai, and I moved the link to the very top of that link tree. It will look something like this. And then 24-hour GPT4Good challenge will drop you into the AI Salon. You'll likely need to sign up for the AI Salon. It's the Mighty Networks community for the AI Salon, which doesn't cost you anything. It's free. And it's an amazing group of people. So it's a good thing to be connected with anyway. But then this page has all the details. You can RSVP. Although the way we're structuring this, the RSVPs aren't super necessary, but all the details are in here, including there's Ann and my contact information, and then here's the calendar, the schedule for the 6 a.m. session, my 9 a.m. session, her noon session, and then it's got links to my TikTok channel and her Zoom channel. And then what I'm also going to do is on this link tree tomorrow when we go live, I'm going to put a link to the Google Doc that we're going to build the GPT from. And that'll have the link to the sign up form and things like that. I might even put the sign up form in here as a separate thing. And then we'll also probably update this page to have that information at the top as well. All right. So yeah, lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff happening here, people. Lord Digital Gods, providing gifts of roses, roses upon roses upon roses. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It's very generous of you. You do that consistently, and you don't have to. I appreciate it. I just got a little ding on my iPad that we got a new member sign up for the AI Salon. I think that means that someone might be signing up to be part of this here GPT challenge. Hashtag GPT4Good. For good. I got to go eat dinner. See you in the morning. Ann Murphy, slacking again. She can't stay up till midnight just because she's got to get up at 6 a.m. to teach a course. All right, Ann, fine. Go have dinner. Go be with your family. I understand how it is. I understand. You made a good life choice, Anne, saying yes to this. I do appreciate it. We're going to have fun tomorrow, though. I think we're really going to have fun. It's good. I appreciate that people in here have said that they're going to be willing to show up at the 6 a.m. meeting. So Anne's not just sitting there going, nobody came to my party. Could we make use of breakout rooms during Zoom calls and get really specific and detailed? and deep with others. It's possible. So Janu, here's one of the things that I'm going to encourage in my sessions is, so the way Ann teaches and the way I teach are going to be different. So if you can come to multiple sessions, even if you've built GPTs before, you could come to the sessions and be supports for other people that might have questions. Is there breakfast? Yeah, we're gonna have breakfast burritos from Santiago's here in Denver. You just gotta you gotta fill out the form and send in a voucher in triplicate, and then once the your per diem has been approved, we will email you the burritos. Yeah, so it's gonna be awesome. Oh man, that's funny. All right, let's see. 6 o'clock. She has to be online. Yeah, I know. I know. I'm making fun of her. I'm just picking on her. Does Anne understand ADHD? Oh yeah, and Anne and I both have laminated cards. We were talking about some of the ways we cope. And yeah, she understands the ADD situation. But she'll just the way she teaches and the way you teach on Zoom is going to be different than the way you teach here. But yeah, we'll go make a GPT tonight here. Let's see if there are multiple GPTs on the same subject. Are they all going in the directory? Yeah, absolutely. So the way the GPTs work is, if I come up with if I create a GPT for Bob's Toenail Foundation, and you create a GPT for Bob's Toenail Foundation, even if our GPTs are called the Bob's Toenail Foundation Guide. Mine will be Bob's Toenail Foundation Guide by Kyle Shannon, and yours will be Bob's Toenail Foundation Guide by Kayla. So they will be discrete GPTs. Like I said, if that's the case, that there are multiple GPTs, what I think would make sense is that we connect the people. So when you submit your GPTs for the directory, one of the things we're asking is, what's your name and email? So we're going to look at it like this is not a big operation. This is not an operation. This is, I had a brain fart in a fever dream chat ADD session a week ago Thursday and said, maybe we should do this. So we're just sort of putting this thing together. Vicky has agreed to take the input of that form and put it in a directory. So we're going to be looking at that. So if we see multiple GPTs in there for the same cause, we'll likely connect those people. And I think that would be a really good opportunity for you to collaborate. It might even be the kind of thing where you could collaborate in the AI Salon. Yeah, so. All right. Let's see. Hey, there's Champy. What's happening, buddy? You good? You a good boy? Lay down. Lay down. Why are you staring at me, you weirdo? Lay down. Yeah. All right. Okay. It's funny, you guys are asking questions like we planned this out. just because we have fancy landing pages, we live in an age where you can just knock this shit together really quick. So actually, here's something that is kind of fun. So when we announced this, like, a lot of people got really excited about it and started contributing to it. And so I see that as a sign that this is something that people are excited about. If this goes well, and it's like, hey, this is a good cause, like it just felt to me like the week between Christmas and New Year's, it's a good time to kind of wrap up the end of the year shit. It would be a good time to just put something like this together. If this goes well and it's popular with everyone, then we will likely do this on an ongoing basis. I guarantee no one will dupe mine. That's the spirit. Like I said, it doesn't all have to be national nonprofits. This can be your cause of choice. It could be a church group. It could be a little community center. It could be, your cause of choice is really your cause of choice. What's a cause you want to support? I mean, if they don't have a website, the thing that we're going to give you tomorrow won't be as useful. But as long as they have a website, this is good to go. You're good to go. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. I just joined. Sabrina, awesome. That's fantastic. Fantastic. That's so the other thing that we're gonna do, and this I'm really excited about. So one of the things that already showed up is that I'm ready. Yes, they have a website. Perfect. What is the website for the AI Salon? The website for the AI Salon is aisalon.mn.co, or you can go here, and this is a link tree that will link you to the AI Salon, but there's also a specific link to the page within the AI Salon for this GPT4Good event. Then there's also a link to our merch store. So if you want swell merch with our bitchin' logo on it, you can get that too. And that supports the infrastructure cost of Mighty Networks. Yeah. All right. Champy be like, I need a GPT interpreter or I'm ready to sing. I know. Champy was not into the singing earlier. He was just not into it. Maybe he had to pee or something. Let me see if he's... needed to get warmed up. That was the problem. We are a nonprofit permaculture education CIC. Awesome. Perfect. I just joined. Yay. That is awesome. Chippy! Let's do 20K. What, 20K GPTs for good? That would be awesome. Our goal's 100. If we can do 20K, that's awesome. Oh, my throat, she's drying out. I'm loving my AI Salon hoodie. It just arrived today. I know, me too. Here, check mine out. Is it here? Yeah. Oh, it's inside out. Hold. Hold, please. AI Salon hoodie. Ain't that swell? This is the first anniversary. This was only available if you were at the first anniversary meeting and for like the week after it. So we're going to keep doing these limited editions. We did a logo so that we could do these limited editions. So that's the first anniversary one. Cool. Can I do a shameless plug for Vicky, please, before she goes to bed? Check out the mod channel, please. Oh, what are these things? That's awesome. That's so good. Hang on, let me get the picture up. So Vicky, who's the one that will Champy be singing in the morning at 6 a.m. to wake us up? I think that's going to wake up the Shannon family, and I don't think they would be too happy about it. But fuck it, I'm willing to try. They're already bugged at me about this whole nightly AI thing I do. Anyway, Vicky, who's putting together the GPT4Good directory for us, she has a 3D printing business. So if you need anything 3D printed, she does it. So she sent Sherry a 3D printed turtle, an AI irregular turtle. That's really sweet. And she's also apparently got a multicolor filament 3D printer going. That's super cool. Thanks for pointing that out, Sherry. That's awesome. That's so cool. The irregulars are a special bunch. So, by the way, you hear us talking about the irregulars and turtles and llamas and things like that sometime in here. So, the irregulars are just people that show up to this channel on a regular basis. And you're like, but Kyle, why would they do that? It doesn't make any sense why anyone would come here more than once. I agree. Because they, like me, have been bitten by this weird bug, this AI thing, where I think what we've realized is that this stuff's moving so fast, and it's so hard to understand the implications of it and understand how to deal with it and understand how to build in it and understand how to do business in it, that it makes a hell of a lot more sense to do it with other people. And so that's what the AI Salon is. So I'm driving people to this thing called the AI Salon. Like, this group, this community, I created this for exactly that purpose, to surround myself with people who were into this stuff. So the irregulars are people that show up here regularly, and they name themselves the irregulars, and we have like a little zoo of animals like hedgehogs and llamas and turtles and gummy bears and ducks, and now we're adding ferrets because Apple added a ferret to their project names. The Aussies are trying to sneak in kangaroos just because they're Aussies. They're like, well, we got animals. They're just weird. So the Aussies got to get in on the game. And then I saw someone tried to sneak in a dolphin. Now we have an aquarium. It's not just a zoo. We got an aquarium. So anyway, those are the irregulars. Those are also the people who mod. They answer questions in here. They're just really remarkable people. And so the salon is where we actually all hang out and where you can, share things. And there's a show and tell channel. So a lot of what happens in these sessions at night is, as I'm answering questions or demoing something, people that come here regularly are making images and sharing them, or making GPTs, or sharing what they built, or sharing songs that they wrote with Suno, things like that. So it's really become this kind of jam session, this nightly jam session, where as new tools come out, we're like, well, here's one to play with, and we go play with it. And it's like, oh, that's cool. Or we play with it, and we're like, that's a piece of shit. We're never playing with that again. I just want to go through all your stuff on those shelves. Gina, you're welcome to. I've got the .com edition of Monopoly, which has got a bunch of companies on it that don't exist anymore. I've got a 3D printed Groot. There's my 3D print of a little Groot that I painted. There's an empty bottles of Blanton's that makes me sad because it's empty. There's some magazines, some fly fishing shit. My stepbrother Johnny and I. All the stuff. The art behind your shoulder, geometric, really cool. Yeah, that's cool. It is Kahura Recto? I don't know. I know, it's a cool one, isn't it? All right, fantastic. Feather, fin, and fur. Indeed. Uh-oh, wait, I just saw... I'm irregularly irregular. That's good. That's good. Well, that's the thing about the irregulars, is that it's many definitions of the word. Because we tend to be of a certain age where I think regularity is a bit optional. Do you think that the Intel Battle Mage GPUs will positively affect the GPU development atmosphere? I don't know them. I didn't know that's what they were called. We had a Kangaroo weeks ago. Yeah, but wasn't the Kangaroo... The Kangaroo only exists because Drew Learning AI put the Kangaroo in there. So the Kangaroo was injected. The Kangaroo is an invasive species in the AI Learning Lab Zoo. I think everyone can recognize that. I think Drew will be the first to tell you that he felt a little left out being down under. Being 13 hours ahead or whatever the hell they got going on down there. And so I think he's the one that injected this. So Look, I don't make up the rules. I'm not the zookeeper. I just visit occasionally. And I noticed that we now have kangaroos. And kangaroos are not associated with any project that I know of other than Drew. But Steve-O supports the kangaroos because he's down there too. All right. The more interesting stuff is the API chips that aren't... Wait, sorry, go back to that one that Pate had. I take issue with this line of chat. Haha, Steve-O. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Steve-O knows. Like, as you know, Steve-O, it is a slippery slope from a roo to a Tasmanian devil. And what next? Venomous spiders? We're going to have venomous spiders in the zoo? You can't do cute animals of things that can kill you. All right. The more interesting stuff is the AI chips that aren't based on GPU architectures. Pate getting in TPU plugged there. But I would agree with that. I think that specialty AI hardware. Here's what I think about whether it's the Intel thing or Microsoft said they're going to do their own thing. Apple's doing their own thing. Everyone has realized. I can't believe it took them until 2023 to realize this, but the entire fucking hardware industry completely let NVIDIA take over the market. It's just like they did. They just let them take over. They're like, oh, it's just gamers. Yeah, those gamers. Yeah, let NVIDIA take those GPUs. And then it turned out those GPUs were really good for Bitcoin mining. And then I was like, oh, that's okay. Yeah, NVIDIA, they can have the Bitcoin stuff. Yeah, that stuff's going to crash and burn. And then when it crashed and burned, they were like, ha, 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 see, told you. And then AI happened. And everyone was like, shit, why are we relying on this one company for these things that does all this? And so Pate, who works for Google, they've got this tensor architecture, I guess it's called, or Tensor's a part of it, but that run on TPUs, not GPUs. Let's make an irregular zoological bylaw GPT. Kavruno, I think we absolutely have to get there because as the zoo gets more popular, people are going to want their weird ass animals in there. Someone's going to want to put a snakefish in there. We're like, no, they're going to ruin the ecosystem, and they're not cute. The snakehead, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. I think you're right. I think we need a GPT for bylaws for the irregular zoo. Oh man. Oh. Oh. Y'all are cute. Y'all are cute. I like it. Why are those books so high on your shelf, Kyle? Which ones? What can you see? Oh, those ones way up there? Because that shit I don't care about. That's basically storage. So I didn't build these shelves. Like when we moved into the house, these shelves were here and they were empty for the longest time. There were just boxes in this. And then we decided to unpack the boxes, and all that shit is shit that is just stuff I'll never look at. There's an iPad Pro box up there. There's a whole bunch of flies up there. So, what are you going to do? Don't forget the platypus, Kyle. Yeah, we also have we have a platypus. We need like a Wikipedia of AI Learning Lab zoo approved AI Learning Lab zoo animals. And I think Drew, just because he was sweet and he kind of snuck the kangaroo in when no one was looking, I think that gets grandfathered in. Like I don't think we would actively seek out a kangaroo in the AI Learning Lab zoo. But now they're show and tell pictures with llamas and turtles and gummy bears next to a kangaroo, thanks to Drew. And then Steve-O's like, well, I like that. Or, the Australian version of that. It's for decoration. I have ADD. Books are effectively for decoration. What are you reading now? GPTs. Kyle, if you haven't seen a Cerebrus chip, you should pull up an image. They are dinner plate sized. Wow, Cerebrus chip. Let me go look. That sounds cool. Oh yeah, look at that. I'll accept your cookies, but only because I accept all cookies. That's a chip. That's not a chip. That's a wafer. Not even a wafer thin mint. Wow. This is the largest GPU in the world. There's the Cerebrus WSE2, the 46.22 millimeter silicon, 2.6 trillion transistors. Cluster scale performance on a single chip. Yeah, we are so entering a new phase, everyone, where it's like, I'm telling you, the one thing that I know to be true, even though I don't know it to be true, but I know it to be true, 2023 is just going to look ridiculously simple. We're going to look back at 2023 and go, that wasn't AI. You know the Crocodile Dundee movie? Speaking of Australia, that's not a knife. This is a knife. That's 2024 is going to be like, that's not a GPT. This is a GPT. I'm on AI Salon. Where do I find the link to the Google form, the Google Docs /form? I don't have it up yet. So it will be posted on the, so if you go to the AI Salon content, the salon streams and meetings, and then in that, you see the GPT4Good event. So I'll have the link to the Google Doc and the Google form will be here on this page when we go live. All right, Luva. So just hang tight for that. I could temporarily turn it on right now on the link tree too, but we don't need to jump the gun on it. Oh right, the GPUs are all in Taiwan. What could go wrong? Yeah, I know. That is one thing that could gum up the works here, and especially because in the meeting with Biden, the Xi Jinping said, or Ping, is that his last name? The president of China said that they want to have closer relations with Taiwan. So yeah, that could be an issue. Well, listen, we'll see how quickly these startup alternative AI processor companies can get spun up. It's not an easy thing to spin up chip manufacturing at that scale. I just got a model for a capybara. so just no, Vicky, no, stop. Kangaroos is tasty. Digital Gods understands. Lord Digital Gods gets it. I sneak in raccoons. You know what, Cindy? So Cindy Kuhn is an awesome person. If you haven't met her, she's awesome. She's a futurist. She spoke at the AI Salon. I have noticed you've been sneaking in raccoons, and I wondered what the hell's going on with the raccoons. Let's see. I'm looking forward to the GPT4Good event tomorrow. I wish I could something. Was that one of these? Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm happy to chat, Rob. Yeah, so we've got raccoons snuck in there. That's what I'm saying. Like, once you have a successful zoo with 4 animals in it, all of a sudden everyone's like, well, I got an animal I like. Here's a cute raccoon. It looks like it's wearing a mask. Isn't that cute? Oh, you don't like raccoons? How about a baby raccoon? They're cuter. And then Drew's like, how about a roo? I hit a roo with my car. You want a roo? So how can I get this good hoodie? That good hoodie was a limited production event. It is not coming back that I know of. But there's other hoodies with the blue. We've got blue versions of the logo in there. So you got to know someone. You got to know someone. We'll see. I might if I need if I need to. We'll see. We'll see how hard we're going to stick to the not bringing back the first anniversary one, because it is a cool design. Can someone send me the salon link? Is it on Discord? It is on Discord. If you go in the the introduction sections on Discord, but just go to there. Go to the salon.ai, and that has a link to the Mighty Networks site. All right. New architecture is necessary. The best she is. Thermal paste hot chocolate for the holidays. I like it. No trash pandas. Exactly, Cavruno. So Cindy, and Cindy, first of all, nice integrity. Thank you for admitting that you snuck the trash pandas in there. But come on. It's not appropriate, and I think everybody knows it. And everybody, I'm not saying people have been talking about you. They haven't. Not to me. Not to me. All right. Did everyone vote on the original 3 poll that I posted in Show and Tell? You'd either go llama or hedgehog or turtle. Well, go vote. But did you see what that started? Quick take, Jake. You did the original survey of the top animals, and the people whose animals weren't in your survey are pissed off. Did you see the controversy you started? This is why we can't have nice things in the AI salon. Bring it back once a year. Well, that's not a bad idea. We'll bring back the first year anniversary when we do the limited edition second edition. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that we could do. You're gonna have to wait a year for it, but it is pretty sweet. We should train an LLM based on Pate Motter PhD. We should actually. So here's what I love about Pate. In answering someone's question here, he says, Frumple, it's really unique, but maybe systolic array, ? I would have to look again. That means something to someone. Not to me. That's why we have Pate here. He understands what that shit means. If you want a good explanation about the difference between a CPU, a GPU, and a TPU, Pate's your man. Hey, Irregulars, how are you? Very cool. We can add a hardware discussion to the Mechanics Guild. I think that's a good idea. Prompts Cart. Hello, Kyle and fellow Irregulars. Good day to you. Can you give a brief idea of some ideas for do-good GPTs? Well, I think anything that's focused. So what we're going to build tomorrow, Corey, is basically so how I described it to Anne when we were talking about what we're going to build. In the early days of the World Wide Web, there were sites that did stuff and sites that didn't do stuff, and the sites that didn't do stuff got the nickname Brocureware. And so the GPTs that we're going to build tomorrow for the nonprofits are going to essentially be Brocureware kind of GPTs, where they're going to be connected to the website. They're going to pull information from it. You can ask information about the organization, about what they do, about volunteering there. And we're going to build in a call to action that says, hey, if you like what's going on here, you can support us by volunteering or click here to donate. So they're going to be very, very simple. They can go anywhere from being very, very simple to being, very, very powerful. And not all GPTs have to be public facing. So some of the do good for a nonprofit could be things that make things more efficient in, organizing events or organizing programs or delivering programs, right? So maybe if you're delivering educational content, you've got an educational platform that you produce content for. Well, maybe you could also have a GPT that provides that content in a different format. With conversational chat GPT in the app, you could actually have a conversation and learn that content in a different way. And you could actually learn it in different languages, right? So I think it's almost, I would almost flip the question and say, what are the kinds of problems that you want to solve? And then you can likely build a GPT to do some version of that. A lot of people think the future will be ASICs for each type of model rather than one for all. And ASIC stands for like a specific instruction set, right? Right, Pate? So they're basically specialized chips rather than a one size fits all. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Just the question is, so not only do they have to design the chips, they have to write the software that you interface with to train all your models. And does NVIDIA have such a head start that it's hard for any of those organizations to get it up and running? Now, if it's Microsoft or Apple or someone like that, where they're building their own chips, or even OpenAI, like part of the money that Sam Altman was apparently raising when he got fired was to spin up his own chip manufacturing thing for their own training. So yeah, really interesting it'll be interesting for us real folk, non-engineer types. All this chip talk is good and exciting now. It probably doesn't show up in the models we get to play with for 2 or 3 years, is my guess. Like building a GPT for volunteer onboarding. Perfect use case. Train your own data sets. It's a perfect use case, Chris. There are problems with temp speed and bleed over. I've often talked about the temp speed and bleed over issues with my GPUs, TPUs, and RPNs, the A6 NPNMS TRTs. The TRT 1742, I'll tell you what, it's funny. A couple of weeks ago, I was just messing around with an A6 board with a TMP 4438. And I thought I was on a TMP 4429. Oh my God, chaos ensued. It was hilarious. You should have seen the Stack Overflows that I had. It was like Niagara Falls, if you know what I mean. Just the memory holes it was 220, 221, whatever it takes. That's an old Mr. Mom joke, if you remember that one. How about beginners? How about beginners? I'm promoting on Instagram. So Cosmic Lover, the event tomorrow is for beginners. Now, the caveat to the beginner is they do have to have a GPT Plus account. So they do have to have the $20 a month account to build these GPTs. But beginners could come and just watch, because I'm going to be giving overviews on what ChatGPT is. And then we're going to be giving overviews on what GPTs are. Like how is a GPT different than ChatGPT? Like what is the difference between these? We're going to be doing that. And then we're going to be showing how easy it is to build these. So even if someone doesn't have access to it, I think these sessions are going to be really valuable. People can ask questions and they can go build. And what my hope is that people actually come to multiple of these and maybe they start their GPT in the morning, and then by the afternoon or the evening, they've improved it and they've got all sorts of bells and whistles on it, things like that. Like building a GPT for volunteer onboarding. Yep, I saw that one. That's a really good one. He's making this up, isn't he? Joker, how dare you? You don't think I was talking about real hardware infrastructure capability buses with parallel serialism in my programming stack for the prototyping boards that I work with regularly on a daily basis? God, Joker, jeez. I'm offended. I take offense to your casting aspersions on my qualifications. Spike Jones, what? What time? What time we have to be online? Everyone at 6 a.m. or by groups. Oh, Mr. IT. So these are it's the identical session every 3 hours for 24 hours. So you don't have to be there tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. Pacific. You can be. It'll make Anne happy. She goes at 6. I go at 9. She goes at 12. I go at 3. We're teaching the same thing in every one of those sessions. We're using the same document, teaching the same thing to ideally different people. But if the same people come and have questions and say, oh, I did this and, that thing broke and things like that. So the way we've got the schedules designed is that within an hour, you should have a GPT built. We should have you up to speed on what ChatGPT is, what GPTs are. You follow along as we build a GPT in real time. That should be done before the hour is up. And then we're going to kind of leave 30 minutes after that for Q&A. And just based on tonight, there'll probably be some good Q&A, which is good. Oh, good. Kyle knows as much about this as I do. Exactly, Source Camp. I am. Pate and I are very similar in our technical capabilities, with the exception of the fact that Pate actually knows what he's talking about. It's a very small difference, right? It's just one data point is different. He knows what he's talking about, and I have my head up my ass. Mike Rowe, love that 220, 221 line. That was the best line. I worked in a movie theater when Mr. Mom was playing. It was Mr. Mom, Scarface, and Tootsie were like the three movies that I probably saw them 50 times because I was working in a movie theater when those things were running. That 221, Michael Keaton's drinking whiskey at like 7 a.m. and his wife's boss walks in. He goes, I see you're pretty handy there. He goes, you're running at 220? He goes, 220, 221, whatever it takes. Whiskey? Oh my God. I invited even my nephew who doesn't know yet how amazing it is. Okay, so Cosmic Lover, thank you so much for saying that and for doing that. Please invite anyone, anyone who doesn't know shit about AI or ChatGPT or any of this stuff. One of my strategies for not getting overwhelmed with AI is do something for someone else. And so by doing the GPT4Good thing, by doing it for another organization and just saying, oh, yeah, I got an organization. Yeah, I guess we should do something with AI. Like, it takes it off the AI. Like, you're just like, oh, there's this guy on TikTok and he's going to teach you how to make a GPT for your nonprofit. Okay, yeah, I'll come to that. Well, sure. Is it free? Why are they doing that? It's really just to get our minds off of, like, that this is not something we can just play with. Like, you can just play with this stuff. You can just like turn it on and within an hour build an incredibly sophisticated application for your organization. And it's my hope. I'm inviting my enemies. It's perfect. What I'm hoping is that you invite people who are the ones that when you talk about AI, they're like, could we not talk about AI at this dinner? I think we've all heard enough of your AI shenanigans. Yeah. We're not looking to learn AI. Yeah. We're going to be disrupted by the AI. The robots are going to kill us. I would love to have some of those people here. Because I want to watch in real time as their faces just melt off and they're like, oh shit, it can do that? I had no idea. Oh, good Lord. Sally, did you know it could do this? Why didn't you tell me? Because I told you not to tell me. Right. You could tell me now. Oh my. I want some of those moments tomorrow. I think there's going to be some. Sally, why didn't you tell me? Right, because I told you not to tell me. Yeah, I understand that. Because you said you'd fire me if I ever talked about it again. Right, I did say that, didn't I? Yeah. Mr. IT, tomorrow I'll be watching Premier League and chat GPTing. That's fucking awesome. And listen, you can absolutely do that. Like, the amount of time where I'll actually be teaching things is probably 10 minutes total. All the rest, I'm just going to be talking about shit. Like, if you just sort of follow the little document that I've got, you could spin up a GPT in about 10 minutes. Like, it ain't going to take an hour. And you know me, I'm a rambly type, so I can turn a 10-minute exercise into a 90-minute lesson all day long. So it's going to be quite simple. So yeah, you can absolutely mindlessly develop things. NVIDIA H100 is $31,000, by the way. I know Joker's showing off. Joker ordered, I think, 4 of those that he's keeping under his desk right now. The funny thing is, he's got 4 of those $31,000 GPUs. He doesn't have a computer to put them in. He didn't realize the GPUs actually have to sit in a thing with a CPU in it. And it's like, I'm like, dude, did you buy a fan? He's like, wait, I need a fan too? I'm like, yeah, these things get hot. And he's like, I thought my feet were warm. Oh, it's so funny, the Joker. Anyway, he's the second mortgage. Those H100s, they're going to come in handy once you get those things plugged in. And once Pate figures out how to get the stack not to overflow into your waterfall. Sorry, but 12 of them. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you bought them in parallel. Prompts card. I'm not much of a morning person at all. Okay, to be clear, this is a 24-hour event. It starts at 6 a.m. Then it goes 9 a.m., and this is Pacific time. 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., 6 p.m., 9 p.m., midnight, and 3 a.m. I'm doing the last one. I'm doing the 3 a.m. I'm batting cleanup for us here. I'm gonna have to stay up all night to make it. No, you don't. You can come to the other ones. You can come to other ones. It's every 3 hours. Every 3 hours there's gonna be a new event. And it's gonna go TikTok Zoom, TikTok Zoom, TikTok Zoom. Can you clearly outline exactly Post that one again. The can you clearly outline? Are you guys familiar with ADHD mirroring? That's what this channel reminds me of. I know mirroring, like mirror neurons kind of stuff. Can you clearly outline exactly what we need to do to attend on TikTok or Zoom? How do we get the link? Okay, yes, I can. Hang on. I have indigestion all of a sudden. Go to that address right there, thesalon.ai. That's going to take you to a link tree that has a link to the AI Salon Community, but it also has a link to the 24-hour GPT4Good challenge on December 30th. Click on that. That's going to take you to the AI Salon Community, but to that specific event. I think you're going to have to get an account. I think you're going to have to join the AI Salon Community, which is fine. It's free. And then you're going to come to this page. The 24-hour GPT4Good challenge. Empowering nonprofits with custom GPTs. GPT4Good. Glowing face bearded guy. Yeah. You can RSVP. You don't have to. And then down below here, we explain what's going on. And then down below here, it talks about the presenters will be, I'm one of them, and Ann Murphy from Empowered Fundraisers, the other. And then it gives you the event schedule. So Ann goes first at 6 a.m., then I go at 9 a.m. And so the links to her Zoom meeting and my TikTok are right here. It's this channel. So just know that I'm on the 9s and the 3s. So at 9 a.m. and 9 p.m. and 3 p.m. and 3 a.m., I'll be going live on this channel, just like I am right now. No different setup, except I'm going to be going through a specific itinerary that you're going to follow along and build a GPT with me. And I'm going to provide a Google Doc that's going to walk you through it. We've pre-written the scripts, the prompts, as Mad Libs. So you literally put in the name of your organization and the URL, and you pop it into this thing, and it'll generate your GPT. And then we're going to tell you how to tweak it, and how to save it, and how to share it. And then we're going to modify it and show you how to improve it. And then we're going to talk about some fancy shit, and then we're going to answer questions. And then we're just going to repeat that over and over and over again for 24 hours. All right? May I request that Kelly Bosch be a speaker for the AI lab meeting? Just dreaming, don't know her. You can absolutely request that. If you do know her or you want to reach out to her, let me know. Barbara B60, I don't know ADHD Mirroring, but that's what this channel reminds me of. That's pretty funny. I'm not familiar with it, but oh wait, I always forget we live in an era now. It used to be you're like, let me Google that for you. Now it's like ChatGPT can actually tell us what the fuck that means without us having to go look at it. ADHD Mirroring, what is it? No. No, I mean, in psychology, I think, right? Is it ADHD mirroring? I'm back. I had to use ChatGPT to finally translate a Chinese owner's manual. Clint Copperhead, you're so weird. You're so weird in the best way. What tab on the left? What are you talking about? What tab on the left? You mean in the AI Salon? Oh, in the AI Salon, the tab on the left is right above community. So there's the community channel with the show and tell, where show and tells where all the cool pictures are. Go above that. And then there's the AI Salon content, and there's salon streams and meetings. And then in salon streams and meetings is the GPT4Good event. What are you building tomorrow? Is that a surprise? No, so I've described it. So what I'm building tomorrow is the equivalent of a Brocureware GPT. So we're taking an organization's website, we're using that as the knowledge base to build a GPT. And then we've got some pre-written questions that are the sort of starter questions. And then we're going to build in some safeguards like preventing the GPT from being so easily hackable and jailbroken, so you pull all the information out of it. And we're putting in a call to action. And the call to action is going to go to the donate page of the organization, if it has one. So it's a very simple GPT. The whole idea is not to build the world's best GPT in an hour. The whole idea is get as many people as possible building a GPT in an hour. And just to do that over and over and over again over this 24-hour period. And just show people you can, without any programming knowledge, zero programming knowledge, you can develop something that's really valuable, even if it's a little janky, because the tools are just a little janky right now. So that's the basic idea. All right. 24, 25, whatever it takes. When is Kyle's first shift? My first shift is at 9 a.m. PST, so 10 a.m. Mountain, or noon Eastern is my first jump in the insanity. It's my typo. Oh, ADHD. ADHD mirroring. Let me see what it said about ADHD mirroring. Individuals with ADHD might mirror or mimic the behaviors, emotions, and actions of others consciously or unconsciously. This is Chat ADD. This is absolute. I think you know what, Barbara? It's so funny. I think that's what this channel is me just kind of mirroring what's going on in here in real time. I think you've nailed it. Yes, I think that's what this is. So this is a social experiment, is what you're saying. So much for the LLM. Invasion happening at the salon. Can't stop it. Oh, no. Oh, Cindy. No. I just have a feeling. Quick Take Jake's in there doing all sorts of cool images. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. Invasive species. These are totally invasive species. Come on, you people. What is this mole? We can have moles. A newt. No. Oh. See? All hell's broken loose. You give people an inch. Baby raccoon for the Irregular Zoo. Oh my God. Silly Kyle. Y'all are so weird. Oh man. GPT4Good, you're going. All right. Who's in? Who do we got here? Kate, Cosmic Lover 7. That's awesome. So good. Oh, it's EST. 9 a.m. EST. Yep. Is when it starts. Yep. Oh, that's actually very cute, Danielle. Look at, see, I told you, you want to sneak in an invasive species. You start with the baby one. Look how cute the baby one is. Yeah, wait till that fucker turns into the 60-pound ones that live in the storm drains outside my house. They could eat little Champy. Champy's a monster mutt. And these raccoons around here he would be like a chipmunk to them. Be inclusive. Listen, just because that's one of our values does not mean that we can just have the zoo running willy-nilly with trash pandas. And everybody knows it. Gotta have boundaries. Oh no. See? At least there's a nice Happy New Year sentiment somewhere amongst the chaos. What is this marsupial? The platypus. Oh, not koalas. See, now we've lost all semblance of control. See, there's the ferret. That was thanks to Apple. See, Apple. Okay, here was the whole idea of the animals: is they all started as things when these tech companies launched their new super cool products. They use like an example animal in their example. And that's how it started, and then it's quickly gone off the rails. Although the turtle, to be honest, many people in here may not know that the reason that the number one animal in the AI Learning Lab zoo is the turtle was this.
Here you're able to see a demo of Gemini's.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like turtles.
All right, you're great zombie. Good times here at the Waterfront Village, open for the next 11 days.
I want to interview that woman. Oh my God. Everything has just gone south. Bob's Toenail Foundation. I knew someone was going to pick up on that. Thank you. I was hoping I wouldn't be left out there in the wind without a good graphic to bring that fantastic nonprofit to life. So I think Bob's Toenail Foundation is going to be the first GPT we build tomorrow here at the AI Learning Lab. Oh, the 55-gallon drum of guacamole. Very nice. Very nice. And the occasion, people also actually trying to do good things in here. Ted, thank you. Thank you for actually contributing something nice and positive to the conversation. Not just the chaos mongers that are in here just trying to ruin everyone's life. Poisoning the zoo with there's the ChatGPT support group. This is what GPT4Good is tomorrow, by the way. Hi, Kyle. I want to make a GPT. Hey, how's it going? Zoo, we're working on an epic Noah's Ark. Yeah, this is totally a survival bunker kind of group at this point. She'll be happier with a Hoover. Y'all are twisted. Oh, man. I love it when people with brains are married with instant creative tools, because it's just a fucking blast. It really is. It's so cool. Silver fox. Oh yeah, we have oh right, we do have a fox, but there's something about a silver fox that is special. So I would think that the silver fox is someone that patrols around the perimeter of the zoo. So I think there's a special dispensation for the silver fox. I fully accept the silver fox as part of this conversation. The raccoon, on the other hand, Cindy Coon knows better than that. Oh, I get it. Her last name's Coon. Get it? Raccoon. See what she did there? It's all about Cindy. Oh, Cindy. You should see the stuff the ones of us without brains can create. Pate jumping in with the counter comment always. Let me in the zoo. Never. No. I mean, sure, you're smarter than any other being on the planet. That does not qualify you to be in here. Who did that? Rob. Yeah. Y'all are strange. Y'all are strange, man. All right. Did you close your Discord? No, we didn't. Discord's still there. It's just the primary conversation has moved over to Mighty Networks for a lot of reasons. You can still the Discord is still here for the AI Salon, so I see a lot of people have joined it. I do reminders that say, most of the conversations jumped over there. We've archived all of the stuff that was here, and like Midjourney Play and the show and tell here on Discord is still here. So the reason we're leaving this live is if you want to play with Midjourney, like Midjourney's getting a bunch of new features, although Midjourney's also getting a website. So you're not going to even need to come here to do Midjourney anymore. But there are things that you can do on Discord, like you can geek out and build bots and things like that. So there's a reason to have it. So we'll keep this here, but the primary conversation of the community happens at the Mighty Networks channel. And if you come here, so I know some of you might be joining. Let's see. Welcome to. Hang on, about the community. Here you go. Welcome to the salon. So if you just joined the AI Salon for the GPT4Good event tomorrow, that's fine. But if you want to check out what the salon's actually about, under salon info at the very top, welcome to the salon, talks to you about why we started this, who we are, what we do, and what our values are. And the values are really important. Things like curiosity and generosity, of like, if you learn something, teach it. If you put up a really cool image and you did something interesting with the prompting, share what you did with the prompt. Share the prompt or how you thought about it or how you approached it. It makes a huge difference. Exploration is a value. Collaboration is a value. Inclusion other than raccoons is a value. And then empathy. Unless you flood the show and tell channel with raccoons, and then we have no empathy for you whatsoever. None. But other than that, empathy, super important. And comedy. Comedy's another one. We like comedy. All right, fantastic. Silver Fox appreciating the Silver Fox getting the special dispensation. Absolutely. I would have it no other way. Oh, that's clever. Cindy Coon. I hit the nail on the head with her last name in raccoons. Octopus. Octopuses are awesome, but I think it's octopi, JRC. Octopi are awesome, I think, isn't it? I don't know my Latin, but I'm pretty sure. 1.5 hours ago, I'm going to build a GPT squirrel. Listen, I knew someone was going to bring that up. I didn't think it would be you, Vicky, but I appreciate being held to my account. Does anyone want me to build a GPT, or at this point, do you want me just to keep rambling? doing the ADHD mirroring exercise. Midjourney is not opening the keyboard. Wait, it's opening. Wait, what was that? It's not opening the keyboard in Discord. Mr. IT, hang on. Midjourney. All right. What do you mean it's not opening the keyboard? Like slash imagine? That worked. Or slash settings? You might need to be in the Midjourney Play channel for it to work. It seems to be working. Excuse me. Sorry, COVID. If we do possums, would it be opossums or possums? See, okay. The fact that we now need a committee to manage the Learning Lab Zoo means that we've gone too far. The minute we have subcommittees on species selection and management, then we've gone too far. I'm sorry. We're not good. I already have to explain to Emilio while I'm hanging out with Kyle every night. Now I need to explain a 6 a.m. meeting. I had to break it to the family that, oh yeah, every 6 hours for the next 24 hours, I'm doing something. So don't plan on doing anything that requires any time commitment. Kunthapi. Raccoons burnt my grandmother's house down. Well, that's not good. Midjourney is no longer free in Discord. Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that is just because Midjourney... Like all of these services, most of them start free. Like Pika Labs right now is free. So if you go to pika.art, that's text to video generation. It's better than Runway ML. It's free. I don't think that's going to last long. Like, I would get your videos, get as many videos built as you can, because those services are expensive, because that's a lot of GPUs or TPUs or whatever the fuck they're using. This is like a menu by Granny Clampett, possums and raccoons. Exactly, Ted. The neighborhood just went downhill. The minute you let the possums and the raccoons in, and various Australian marsupials. I mean, come on, people. Like we grandfathered in the roo. You'd think that would be enough. Opossums are not cute, but possums are. Isn't that funny? Maybe it's because I'm in this live. I'm good with squirrels tonight. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I know. I was going to do, like, tonight was going to be a serious prep for tomorrow thing, but now I'm just like, fuck it. This is fun. There was a lot of questions, and now it's just chaos, so that's good too. All right. This is like that we did. I'm not on the zoo cleanup committee. What's next? Insects. I just saw something about a weaving spider, so I think that's it. Only 5 seconds in Pika. What, for it to generate videos? That's pretty cool. Amazing. Kyle, make sure to read up on how to be a zookeeper. Kinda. Great read. You know what's really funny? Again, this is one of my weird joys in in this channel, and actually what's happening in the salon right now is sometimes I'll just go into one of my stupid voices and I'll do it for like, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes, and I don't stop. And I know that there's people flipping through TikTok that have never seen the channel before that just see this idiot character and just stop and are watching it like, what the hell is this? And I feel like the show and tell channel's become that tonight, where it's just this absolute random chaos machine where people that don't know what's going on here are just like, what? Why is this so active? Why are there so many raccoons in here? The possums smell like what died? Oh. All right. See, now the voice is going. Now I can't even. I got a 24-hour-a-thon coming up, people. I just can't be in here all night. Let me drink water. Let me fluidate. Oh man. That's some good stuff. That's some good action. Oh, the other thing I would recommend, I would request, if you've joined the salon tonight, hang on. Go to the introduce yourself section and embrace our value of generosity and introduce yourself. I know it's scary and you're like, but everyone's going to judge me and I don't know anything. And introduce yourself anyway. Suck it up, Buttercup. Like, it's important. It's important. Introduce yourself. Tell us who you are. Tell us what you're about. Tell us where you are on the journey. And if the journey is like, I don't know anything, that's cool. There's no judgment on that in this group. There really isn't. Everyone's trying to figure this shit out. Everyone. Even the people that have been doing it for a long time are trying to figure this stuff out because it's changing so fast. There's a veterinarian in show and tell. Oh no. That is a very lovely smorgasbord, a bit calmer, but all necessary animals are here until we had more. That's actually lovely. Look at that. All right, see, okay. Now like even the raccoon I can tell, but look at him. Look at the aggressive nature. Okay, all the other animals are looking calm. This raccoon looks like he is ready to tear the throat out of the photographer's girlfriend. Look at that. That's just not right, Cindy. There's a level of aggression brought into the zoo here. This was fun. You know what's missing from this? Gummy bears and blue rubber duckies. Hate to break it to you, Corey. You might wanna update. We're missing gummy bears and blue rubber duckies. And ferrets. Oh, you have a ferret in there. Yeah, you're good with the ferret. And don't listen to Pate when he says to bring in a brown orb weaver spider. That's not appropriate. Oh no, possums in space. See, again, you go with the baby animals, and everyone goes, "Oh, they're so cute," and they don't realize that's the vermin that's going to turn into. Jeez. The AI Learning Lab vet. Quick take, Jake. Breaking up with the monotony with some military violence. I like it. It's solid. Inclusion, except for raccoons. Raccoons have rights too. Oh, see, now we have protests. Oh my God, Joker. I forgot about the shit spewing monkeys. Those are absolute. You know what? Those were big hits in the Irregulars channel in Discord, and they kind of got forgotten. I'm glad you brought them back because I really do think they require a special corner in the zoo, a natural habitat of well moistened shit. What about us? Oh my God. Whew. Now I'm lightheaded. This is funny. Yes, aggression equals Gen X. Are we the zoo? Oh, more than you know. Oh, I have to solve these crazy puzzles. Oh, I did it. Raccoon is in. Oh, it's making me prove that I'm human every time you ask questions. Where's that? In the Discord? Oh, GPT is judging me. Okay, bye. Oh, apparently some raccoon lover was offended that we were making fun of the raccoons. Oh, where's the website or repo or what? Which website, Bravissimo? Although you might have just left. I'm lolling as hard as I'm getting looks. It happens here sometimes. Oh man, this is funny. I'm a little achy. I can't laugh. Oh, and the elefuck. We forgot about the elefuck. Squeaky flying pigs. No spiders, please. See, we're getting to the point where we're getting species admission committees. It's not good. It's not good. TikTok just mentioned party animals. What did we do? Oh my God, this is funny. Oh, whew. What's nice about putting blue rubber duckies in there is it gets really confused, and it'll do like one blue one and then a bunch of yellow ones, and then some of the real animals have like plastic parts. Oh, I'm choking on my popcorn. I'm closing and reopening. Oh, I put a baby one in too. Oh, so good. TikTok content gold tonight. Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the entertainment value of tonight was high. The actual AI learning lab part, the learning of learning lab was very low, but a lot of lab definition for sure. You have officially lost control of this channel. Yeah, totally. It's gone. And I think so. Actually, you know what? That's actually a good segue. I think that's the idea for tomorrow. Is I just kind of want it to be a party. I want it to be like show up, build a cool thing, launch it. If you hate it, great. At least you tried it. If you love it and it totally blows your mind, great. Now you've built something. If you've built 20 of these things, show up anyway. Build another one. I was saying to Ann when we first started tonight, like, when we're building our demos, we should build them for real nonprofits and just build them. Why not? Just go pick a nonprofit at random. Just go grab one. Go grab a small one. Go grab a big one. Doesn't matter. Just go build it. Just to learn what this stuff is. And then yeah, have fun. Tomorrow, no, the homeless llama, no raccoons. Oh, that's fucking awesome. Oh, is that the thing above Kyle's head? Said something about party animals. Where, here? Yeah, I don't think so. No. In that thing above Kyle's head, it said something about party animals. That thing above Kyle's head. No. There's Urban Desires. Okay, so let me, since we have people in here that probably don't know what the fuck we're talking about. Okay, so tomorrow is this thing called GPT4Good. It's a 24-hour GPT4Good challenge. What's that mean? It means that every 3 hours for 24 hours, I'm alternating with Ann Murphy from Empowered Fundraising, and we're teaching people how to make a GPT, a customized GPT for a nonprofit or the cause of their choice. On the text screen over your head. Oh, live now with party animals. Oh, yeah, I don't know. That thing up there. No idea what that is. So it starts tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time or 9 a.m. Eastern. How you find out about all the details is you go to here. Go to the salon.ai. That is going to take you here to a link tree that the very first link is the 24-hour GPT4Good challenge. That's actually going to take you to the AI Salon Community, which is a Mighty Networks community where we all hang out and talk about this shit and talk about AI. And then that's a specific page within that community. So you have to join the community to get the details of this, but it's free to join. So there's no cost to it other than we want you to be a cool contributing member of the community. And then once you're in there, the event has details about what we're doing, what you need to do. And basically all you need to come with is show up with like a website of a nonprofit or a cause of your choice and a desire to learn. And even if you've built GPTs before, come build one anyway. Build a new one. Maybe you can help someone else answer questions or something like that. That happens in here all the time. And then the schedule is in this list. So 6 a.m., 9 a.m., noon, 3, 6. We're going to go for 24 hours. So I'm doing my sessions here on TikTok. Anne's doing her sessions over in Zoom. And then Vicky has agreed to, she put together a landing page website for us that's going to turn into a directory of all the GPTs. So tomorrow when you build your GPTs, we're going to give you a Google form that you can submit your GPT, and that will add it to the directory. And it also adds you into a drawing for $250. So someone that builds a GPT for their nonprofit is going to get $250 for their nonprofit, provided by Ann Murphy. Isn't that cool? My voice is officially gone. It's gone, 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 gone. It's gone, 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 gone. All right. All right, good people. Kyle sent you a message on the salon. I will check that out as soon as I get off here. We are party animals. Yay, my image. I know, isn't that a good one? I love that image. That was a really good one. Wow, my 10-year-old King Charles Cavalier Spaniel just built his first GPT. It looks like a raccoon. That's a thing. It's these GPTs are going to come from the least expected areas. Yeah, Cosmic Lover 7. She's the one that made that image. 9 a.m. Eastern. I thought noon was when I have to show up. So prompts cart again. So for tomorrow, the every 3-hour sessions, it's the same session over and over and over. They're going to be live, so they'll all be different, but we're teaching the same thing. So if you just come to one of them, you'll be fine. If you want to come to multiple of them, and make it a fucking party, cool. Like, come ask good questions and come help other people build their GPTs and get people up to speed. Because there's going to be, like, most of what tomorrow's going to be is like, where do I get the link for the doc? How do I get into Google Docs? I don't have a Google thing. Do I have to, all that sort of shit. Thank you, Silver Fox. Thank you for those gummies. Being in Denver, we likes our gummies. Will there be any math involved? There is absolutely no math involved. Nope. Oh, I'll tell you, Silver Fox, thank you very much. I'm going to have to stay up all night. You really don't. Where do we get the Zoom link? You get the Zoom link from the list here. So the Zoom link is right there. I'm also going to put the Zoom link in this link tree. So when you go to the salon.ai, when you go to this URL, I'm just going to have the direct Zoom link. And so people can hop in from there. Oh my God, folks, it's 24 hours long. Show up. Will this be on the test? No, but I will be making sure that Emilio's wife is on time to every session for the 24 hours. No one here is required to be at these things except for Emilio's wife, and she has to be on time or she gets 10 demerits. If she's late for one of them, 10 demerits. You should see her report card. It is an embarrassment of tardiness. All right, listen, my voice is fucking gone, people. This has been fun tonight. Thank you. I was going to do 24 hours with Kyle. Listen, do 24, but here's the deal. It's not going to be a continuous 24 hours. We're going to do like 90-minute chunks, then we'll take a little break, then Ann will do 90 minutes, then I'll do 90 minutes. So it's going to be chunks like that around the clock. All right? So you don't have to plan to be there all 24 hours like my last one. But if you want to come to multiple of them, fucking do it. Like let's have some fun. Let's have some fun with it. Because why not? Why not be exhausted for New Year's Eve? People can be like, what'd you do New Year's Eve? I don't want to talk about it. I'm tired. You'll be as cranky as a raccoon. Do I need a number 2 pencil? Yes, you do. And a yellow legal pad. Oh, Lord. Don't forget the lemon. I know. I gotta go get a tea. I gotta go salvage this thing before tomorrow. This is pretty bad. Kyle, you are magic. Thank you. Oh, thank you very much, Corey. That's really sweet. That's really cool. Corey's the coolest, by the way. Corey, is it Sandler or Sander? Hang on. Sandler. Corey Sandler Pottery. You should go watch her lives. She just sort of zens out and makes pottery, this beautiful pottery. I see her sometimes singing songs. She's super cool. So you're pretty magic too. Thank you for that compliment. Who's going to tell Kyle to stop TikTok after 90 minutes? Oh, Vicky. I know. I need a shock collar. I really do. I need a shock collar with 30-minute increments on it. They just get increasingly stronger. Just right. Yeah, gotta go. Yeah, that's good. Mr. Shannon, it's time to go.
You can make money with GPT.
All right, everybody. Listen, thank you all. Thank you for being really fun tonight. Okay, so who's in here? Let's do our little romper room thing. I see Mr. Brown. I see Crypto Wolf, Source Camp, Shot Collar. That would be entertaining. Of course it would. And that's what I'm here for. JRC, good to see you. Joker, as always. Spike Jones, get some rest. Thank you. I appreciate that. Spheric, good to see you. Corey Sandler Pottery, you're awesome. Janu, Ted Looks at Life. You rock, Kyle, a great human. Thank you. Thanks for what you do. Thank you. I appreciate the kind words. Silver Fox, thanks for modding. Emilio's wife, as always, you're amazing. Forever Hooked. Let's see, who else we got in here? Dr. J. Vicky, thank you for supporting the GPT4Good. It's really cool that you're helping us out because it's making us look like we actually know what we're doing, and you know better than that. All right, everybody, listen. Peace out. Go there. Get the information for the thing tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow morning at 6 a.m. PSD. I'm going to make a little cameo at the beginning of Ann's kickoff thing. We'll say hi, and then she'll take it from there. And then I'll be on at 9 a.m. Pacific time here. So you'll go to... I won't take tonight personally, but Cindy, you should. This was all about you tonight. You should absolutely take it personally. Peace out, everybody.